However, I'm gonna give y'all my take on, because she's being ripped apart by that comment, and by her saying it was because of me and it was because of one game. In fact, what I'm going to do is, it was because of one game. What she's saying is the truth. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but what she's saying is absolutely the truth. And I'm going to show y'all the moment which made all of this possible for the people who don't know, who think she's just saying this just to say it. And I'm going to show y'all something else so that y'all just don't think that, because she's being ripped apart for saying that, but she's telling the truth. And I just wanted to give a little context, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm giving y'all a little context into this. I just wanted to give y'all a little context because she's from Baltimore, and y'all already know this is the Nature DC show. Yeah, it'd be a Baltimore DC rivalry, beltway, whatever you want to call it, cool. But the people from Baltimore show the people from DC love. The celebrities, at least, you know, the Moniques, the Just Hilarious. Shout out to Just Hilarious. If y'all think I'm playing, go look at her birthday party from last year. Yeah, she was in there playing go-go and everything. Man, she had to play it. She say she don't like go-go, but she was in there playing UCB and everything else. So shout out to Just Hilarious. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to just everybody from Baltimore. Jada Pickett Smith, whoever you want to name. Tank Davis. He definitely showed us love. He didn't even fight in his hometown. He came to DC to fight. So shout out to Tank Davis. Good looking point. Shout out to Tank Davis. They show us love. So this is at least our way of having a back. They've had our back.
Yeah, and my bad not to cut you off. I'm gonna add Coach Kenny Ellis and Coach Calvin Ford as well. Those as coaches. And they actually come through DC quite a bit. They come out here and show us a lot of love. So shout out to them as well.
Shout out to them as well.
Both Baltimore guys. So Coach Calvin is actually the dude that is from The Wire. So you know the boxing dude from The Wire?
Yeah.
That's what Coach Calvin is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. But she's being ripped apart for those comments. So I wanted to educate the public a little bit as to what she's talking about, because just because you guys are just starting to follow what's going on doesn't mean there isn't a backstory. There is, just like we here on the show, we always say, oh yeah, well, last show we said this, last show we said, the show before that, oh, last year, the year before this, we said X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to give y'all some context into what the girl is saying, because a lot of y'all are ripping her apart like what she's saying is false, and that's just not the truth. So I'm gonna show y'all what she's talking about. That way nobody can really start, the disrespect can stop, because it's been very disrespectful to her because of those comments. And what she said was actually the truth. So I just wanted to give y'all the proof, the solid proof as to what she said. That way y'all can calm down a little bit, because she ain't lying. She ain't lying. So without further ado, I give y'all some context as to what she's talking about. Hold on, just let me pull it up. Okay. In April 2nd, 2023, this moment this is the moment that started all of this women's basketball craze. And I'm gonna pull this up. Give me 1 second. This is the moment that started the whole thing. There was a little basketball craze, and it was on its way, but this is what blew the whole doors off of the whole situation. And I just want to make sure that y'all understood what she was talking about. She said one game. Y'all notice what she said? She said, because of the national championship. That's what she said. Because of the national championship. Listen to the context of what she said. Because of the national championship, all of this happened. Well, this is what she's talking about in that game. The moment that went viral.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
That right there, that she did. That she did. I'm on the replay. That little thing she did right there. Y'all see that? That right there is the reason that this whole basketball craze, women's basketball craze, happened. That moment went viral, but what people don't know is that the reason she did it was because Catlyn Clark did it first.
Yeah, that's her. That's the Catlyn Clark, basically. Like, you know how that's their emo. That's what they call it.
Catlyn
That's
Clark did
Catlyn
it.
Clark's emo.
Catlyn Clark did it first. Well, it comes from the hip hop culture. We, as the hip hop culture, we know what it is because it's actually, and just to educate the fans who might not be vetted, it's actually the Tony Yayo.
So you can't see me.
It's actually this is where it comes from, just so to know all the fans why we appreciated when she did it. And John Cena took it from her. This is John Cena doing it. And I'm pretty sure Catlyn Clark might have took it from John Cena. She attempted it. It wasn't very good. If y'all want to see it, I'll show that too. But this is where all of this stuff is coming from. And you'll see John Cena doing it. That's John Cena. That's John Cena right there doing it. Do y'all see? That's John Cena doing it. He originally got it from Tony Yayo, though. Oh, well, hold on. I'll play it.
Is our litmus test.
And this is what John
said, you can't see me. Yep. And the reason I did this is because while we were making the album, to which my theme music is on, my younger brother, Sean, was always our litmus test. He kind of liked the same music, and he would never go to the studio with us. So we'd come home with our tracks and we'd play it for him. And he was ruthless, man. He would never be satisfied with any song. And he heard The Time Is Now and just did this dance that Tony Yayo did in one of the G Unit videos. It was like he put his hand over his head and just kind of like bobbed his head like that.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that.
And I was like, man, what are you doing? That looked like just ridiculous. He's like, no, man, this is Tony Yayo dance is doing this thing. And I'm like, I'll do it on TV. And he's like, I dare you to do it on TV. Little did he know I'll do this on TV.
So, yeah,
it was before that.
Dare John Cena.
So basically, on a dare, by absolute chance, I went out there and I figured this wasn't visible enough, so I wanted to do this. And the term "you can't see me" is like, well, you're not even on my level.
The clip of John Cena's interview.
There you go. There you go. That is where it came from, and it came from a Tony Yayo video, like he said. So the hip hop community knew exactly what she was doing when Angel Reese did it. We didn't even know it was in retaliation. We just saw this girl from Baltimore doing it. We look at it as a representation of us. Oh, she down with us. So in Groves, we came out to support her. And in that moment, it goes viral. That moment goes viral. Before this moment, even though Catlyn Clark, to her credit, had averaged 26 points as a freshman, 27 points as a sophomore, another 27 points as a junior. And then as a senior, she jumped up to 31. But before she became a senior, jumped up to 31, she was in the national championship game. That moment goes viral. And just to give y'all context on Catlyn Clark's, if you go to Catlyn Clark's Instagram, and I can pull it up. If you go to her Instagram, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, right? If you go to her Instagram and scroll all the way, she doesn't have a lot of pictures on there, but she does have some. Her original likes is 8,000. And the day before the national championship, she posted her and them going to the Final Four. She had 200,000 likes, right? The next day after that game, she had 400,000. After that national championship game. 2 months or three, well, let me see, maybe 5 months later when the season came back, she's on a State Farm commercial. with the